So I am driving home and I'm going through this little town called Sappho, Arkansas. It's not where I live. I live near it. But, you know, we just had our trip to Tennessee and it was amazing and it was fun. Anyway, I'm going to try and make this a real short story because it's really long and I'm excited to talk about it. But on the day we were leaving, I was Googling something. I was looking for something and I found this reference to Martha Jane Husky Ogle. Okay, my maiden name is Husky. And I thought, wow, that's weird. Am I related to her? And I think I was looking it up because when we were touring the Smoky Mountains, there was a road named Husky Gap Trail. And I was like, what? That's my name, you know, like spelled right and everything. So anyways, come to find out that Martha Jane Husky, obviously that was her maiden name, was one of the first settlers of Gatlinburg, first white settlers, because there were Native Americans in the area, obviously, which she was friendly with, and they worked together, and apparently they were all nice to each other, which that's nice to hear. At least that's what history says. But anyways, her husband died soon after they moved there, but they already had 7 kids, and she came with her brother, Peter Husky. And I was like, I wonder if we're related, because I had already tracked the Husky side of my family genealogy all the way back to where we migrated over from Europe. My dad's also a big fan. Anyways, I got the urge to tell you because this road I'm driving on, which you can't see, is a piece of land that the Husky family homesteaded, hundreds of acres here. When they first came to Sappho, Arkansas, obviously they were farmers. So I believe it makes me a 9th generation farmer because I'm a gardener. But my dad, my grandpa, all of them were actually like row crop farmers in this area. So the Huskies settled this stretch of highway here, and literally every house along this highway for like a 3-mile section are relatives of mine. So my family's been literally in this neck of the woods for 9 generations. And so I knew that. So when we got back home, because I didn't have time on our trip because we were leaving, it was very busy, I did the research and I tracked my family lineage all the way back to Peter Husky in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and he is one of my descendants. So my however many far back grandpas, right, was the brother of Martha Jane Husky Ogle, who were the founding members of Gatlinburg, which originally was called White Oak Flats. That's what they named it, but then it was renamed to Gatlinburg because of some guy named Gatlin and some drama. But anyways, so cool. It was so cool to learn that. And I actually was able to find more information than I could before and traced my roots all the way back to a Thomas Husky III who came over from Ireland. So cool.